How you doing? How you doing? This is Brian from Catoctin Country Store, and today we're going to talk a little bit about honey. I got my honey Jenny. She's filming for us, and she loves honey on her biscuits or on her tea, just like me. There's lots of different ways you can use honey. The honey that we carry is called raw honey, and you may wonder, well, what's different between raw honey and what I can see at my local grocery store? Generally speaking, the honey you see in a grocery store, commercially processed, is gathered from lots of different beekeepers, consolidated, and then heated to about 170 degrees and filtered. That's great for making a honey that is stable, meaning it won't crystallize, and we'll talk about crystallization a little bit later. And also looks very clean and golden all the way through and through. As you can see from the honeys in front of me, I've got honeys of all different colors here. You don't really see that at the grocery store. Now, the problem with heating honey up to 170 degrees is raw honey naturally has yeast and enzymes and aromas that naturally occur in a raw honey. And when you heat it up that much, those things start to get partially destroyed. And those yeast and enzymes are responsible for some of the valuable vitamins and minerals that you find in raw honey and why people like to get raw honey. Our honey is unprocessed. We do heat it up, but never to more than 100 degrees, and that's just so that we can pour it into the jars and get it out to you. Now, within the world of honeys, there's lots of different types of honey. You can take all the honeys and kind of break them into two main groups: polyfloral honeys and monofloral honeys. Polyfloral, it's just like what it sounds. It's honey that's made from lots of different flowers. Like our Maryland wildflower honey would be a good example of a polyfloral honey. An example of a monofloral honey would be the buckwheat honey. And what the apiary or beekeeper would do is he provides a pollination service to farmers at orchards or berry patches, and he takes his hive out and sits it right in the middle of the field where the bees will then go out and pollinate the crop. Now, bees will work hard, but they're not dumb. So they don't go any further than they have to find flowers and nectar to make their honey. And that's why we know that a bee that's in the middle of a blueberry or a buckwheat field is going to make honey that is, by and large, pure blueberry or buckwheat honey. And so a polyfloral honey is made from lots of different flowers, and a monofloral honey is substantially just one single type of flower. There's a lot of great benefits from raw honey. Honey contains numerous minerals and vitamins that are essential for our bodies. And we are going to put on the website a document from the National Honey Board that kind of talks in more detail about all those minerals and vitamins. So go ahead and check that out if you want more specific information. But I did want to tell you this. According to the National Honey Board, honey contains a variety of flavonoids and folic acids, which act as antioxidants, scavenging and eliminating free radicals. Generally, darker honeys, like our buckwheat, a very dark honey, have a higher antioxidant content than lighter honeys, like our clover. Raw honey contains 27 minerals, 22 amino acids, and 5,000 live enzymes. And it helps your body fight disease and boost the digestive system. A spoonful of honey every day is all that is needed to reap these benefits. Maryland wildflower honey. Collected from the Catoctin Mountain Range in Frederick County, Maryland, Maryland wildflower is a dark amber, moderately strong honey flavor. Great in tea or on toast, and nice as a table honey. It's also really good as a glaze on salmon or other mild proteins. Try it with a bit of Dijon mustard for a great honey mustard sandwich spread. Maryland wildflower is said to alleviate the symptoms of hay fever if you reside in the western Maryland, northern Virginia, or southern Pennsylvania, or in the panhandle of West Virginia. If you don't live here, look for an apiary around your house to get a wildflower honey closer to you.
Orange blossom honey originates from south central Florida. It's light amber in color. Orange trees produce a white to extra light amber honey with a distinctive citrus zest and the aroma of orange blossoms. Orange blossom honey is much sweeter than table sugar or other honeys. Its uses include a lovely choice as a table honey. Orange blossom honey is fragrant and great on toast, waffles, or pancakes. It makes a delicious topping for yogurt, ice cream, and fruit salads. The citrus zest makes it especially nice in a salad dressing. It's also nice in cakes and cookies.
White Dutch clover, collected in Thurmont, Maryland, in Frederick County, has an extra light amber color. It's light honey flavor, not too strong. Great in tea or on toast, generally considered the table honey of choice. Great substitute as a sweetener in baking. Clover honey is loaded with vitamin C and also has traces of iron, copper, and potassium which help the body heal from an injury.
Blueberry honey originates in New England. It's a medium amber color. It has a pleasant flavor, strong and sweet with a slight tang, with earthy components and a hint of blueberry aftertaste. Its uses include wonderful applications in sauces, dressings, and baked goods. It's a good table honey. Try it in recipes that incorporate ginger, lemon, melons, nutmeg, sour cream, walnuts, or yogurt.
Buckwheat honey, collected from western New York State. This is a dark copper, may even appear black honey. It's a robust, strong honey flavor. It has a pleasant, hay-like, earthy smell and an unforgettable, malty, rich molasses flavor, which is not overly sweet. Its robust flavor stands up well against strong flavored proteins like roast or stews, also good on pancakes, waffles, or toast. Buckwheat has excellent application for rich, earthy barbecue sauces or for whole grain, healthy bread baking. If you're a home brewing enthusiast, you should consider using buckwheat as a base for a batch of mead. Buckwheat contains more antioxidants than most other honeys. Antioxidants provide a defense against free radicals and are said to help fight heart disease, cancer, and other maladies. Buckwheat honey is also a great source of iron. If a child has a cough or cold, a single dose of buckwheat just before bedtime may relieve the cough and help him or her sleep better, compared to giving nothing or an over-the-counter cough medicine, according to an article in the Archives of Pediatrics and Adolescent Medicine, December 2007 issue.
Tupelo honey, collected from the Gulf Coast of Florida, is a light to white honey. Considered by many to be the gold standard in honeys, it contains complex notes of fruit and melon, licorice, and vanilla. The all-purpose honey goes great in tea or on toast. It's a light-tasting honey that adds complements to vinaigrette dressing or glazes. Wonderful for all purposes.
That's our talk on honey. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.